Hey, I'm out of here. I gotta go.
No, tell me the name. What is the name?
Where's Mr. Dwyer?
Where's Mr. Dwyer?
Where's Mr. Dwyer? He's got his tongue a little tied. Well, I wasn't even supposed to be here. Where the hell is he? Well, I miss Mr. Dwyer. Where could he be? Where's Mr. Dwyer? Sean. Where? I got here as well. I thought I was late. But I was late as hell. This is his fucking show. Joke's on them? Ah! Oh my goodness.
Oh, cool. The owners? Or
at least one of them.
Yeah.
And I'll leave that to be nameless.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Wow, I love it. Are you filming right now?
Huh?
Are you filming? I love it.
We got an original song.
I love it. Really?
Jordan.
Yeah.
Yes, good.
Yeah,
Good. That was the goal. That was the goal.
That was the goal?
I was like,
Was it?
I was like, all the
I love it.
all the
Well,
You know what
worked
the
out
title of
that
this
way.
song is?
But into his own party.
Close. Hey, I'm out of here. I gotta go.
No, tell me the name. What is the name?
Where's Mr. Dwyer?
Where's Mr. Dwyer?
We're out of here. We're out of here. I gotta go get her a sunset.
Get a picture, get a picture.
At least one. I was here and I did play some songs. Okay.
All right. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it. I'm going to do a short little reading to conclude Key West After Dark. And it's from the first draft of a manuscript I've been working on, as people figure out that I'm a writer again. Chapter 1. The only thing missing from the painting, he said, was a tear in his eye. He had already left home and returned home, but he loved the painting from the sounds of it. Sir, you may be the most sentimental person I've ever met. Well, can I say something, Sean? If you do decide to write about me, can you make sure to depict me in a way that isn't too sappy? I know I made quite the fool out of myself on my last trip to Key West, and if you guys already left a mark, I could never forget. But that really isn't typical of me. I'm really just a family man. I've been through a lot, and especially lately, it's all a bit out of character. The last thing I want is people to think that I'm a mess or a loser. That island sure has a way of getting the best of me. This reminded me why it can be touchy to share early writings, among other things. Well, can I share something with you? Rather, can I tell you a story about how I wound up here in this art studio on this little island at the end of the road? We may need to sit down. For a place that undoubtedly embodies an island spirit, things sure did swing like a pendulum. There were so many curveballs that I decided it was time to put something down fast before it swung again. One thing was certain at first thought. There's nothing wrong with this sentimentality. In fact, it was at least a reflection of one of the greater nuances that encouraged me to consider the possibility of moving here. Not that my first trip to Key West actually provided a clear illustration of what was going on there, but I did catch a drift of something that seemed quite difficult to explain in words, let alone condensed to fit on a tourist brochure. Well, are we going to sit down and hear about that little backstory of yours, or what? Yeah, I'll give it a shot. That's chapter 1. Yeah, thanks guys, appreciate it. And here we are at the conclusion, on to the next chapter. And I just love you guys so much. Thanks.
Tell us about the transition between lines and color.
Yeah.
Color and lines.
It was kind of an accidental thing, and I always kind of took pride in not using a pencil in the beginning, you know. And I would get out there with the big white paper and just start drawing, and I thought, wow, this is so spontaneous, and I would never know how it's going to end up. I never know where the border's going to, you know, finally end, and then it was kind of an accident one day. I had already painted one in the morning, and that was the evening, and I think partly because I was content with the day of painting already, that I was kind of a little extra ready to try something else. And so I just kind of stumbled upon this idea where the color set the mood first for the the lines, you know. And I kind of looked at some of my own mentors and felt a little bit closer to them with it. Yeah, and it's created something that I've still not been able to wrangle, you know. But someday maybe I will go to no ink, but who knows, you know. And so that's that, yeah. And that's why I think a lot of people were a little confused. They're like, why is this one so much more money than this one? And it's tough to you know, give someone an hourly rate to what it's worth to me. But you know, I think I almost try to gauge it as how willing am I to, you know, let it go. So for my own sake. So and that's this one right here, the first one. Yeah, that was the first one where I kind of put the color down first. Yeah. So thanks. Yeah. That's a couple years ago now, and it was also kind of fittingly Nocturne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you think of the collective.
I know, and I really like that one. You know.
Oh, I really do.
And it was
Color
yeah.
first.
Oh, yeah.
It is, yeah. And I took a photo of it. I was out here very late because
Was it last night?
it was the night before last. And I think it's another cool thing about painting nocturnes is that it gives you a different opportunity to set up in different spots. Because I was kind of right in front of the shop. No, it was on this side of the street. So I would never be able to do that during the day. You know. So that's another cool component of it. Let alone like painting something like Sloppy Joe's, you know, out there.
So all these in this exhibit were color first. Even Latin night?
This one? Yeah, Yeah, right? And you can kind of see it in certain parts where it's like left. Kind of here and there.
Yeah.
But sometimes I can make it pale enough where you still work with it, you know. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, actually no, Sloppy Joe's, this one, this big one here, was drawn first because I brought it right into the bar there and I was kind of hiding in the corner. You know, without my paints, just a pen. But yeah. But yeah, I'm so honored and really excited for the next steps.
Today's the day, that's all I say, and then I go off out to sea. Halfway across the world I travel years and years and years and years at Rome. To find the treasure I romanticize in time I know it's soon to come. Some people say I'm living on the run, but I just do this cause I think it's really fun. Too simple life seems really overdone. Today's the day and then I look up at the sun. Cause you only see it clearly when the water starts to come. Today's the day we find it enough for everyone. You only see it clearly when the water starts to come. Today's the day we find it enough for everyone. That's something they could let go of to help them lighten up the load. The part of being free is always looking towards embracing the unknown. Tomorrow is a promise, yesterday's irrelevant. And if I'm being honest, the story that's worth telling is a short of shitty circumstance. Today's the day we take that chance. Now let's find something new. Cause you only see it clearly when the water starts to come. Today's the day we find it enough for everyone. You only see it clearly when the water starts to come. Today's the day we find it enough for everyone. Enough for everyone. Enough for everyone. Enough for everyone. Enough for everyone.
It's working. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can actually hear it. That's the good. My car.
My milk.